Hey y'all, y'all hear me? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, where to go. I am just not bubbly. I'm not a bubbly person anyway. But y'all can hear me. Hey Boston, welcome back. Yeah, he was tore up. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm not confused. I'm just, yeah. You rang. Yes. Hey Wings. He did. When I tell y'all, I'm just like, I've never in my life, I'm a person with a whole bunch of friends, right? A whole bunch of best friends or what have you. I have probably like a good 8 to 10 best friends, and I have a whole bunch of friends. I'm the only child, um, and I was raised a different way on both sides. Although one side of my family is about education and you can't bring a C home, and you bring a B home, they looking crazy at you, and this, that, and the third. And then um and my dad's side of the family, they're big on honor and trust, as well as my mom's side or whatever. They, more street oriented or whatever. But both, I mean, the same, still have the same type of philosophy. They just go by a different way. Um, but they just they are good people, so to speak, but in different kind of ways. Um, but loyalty and trust and honesty and stuff like that, and being disappointed and things of that nature. It's just that type of thing is just, it's a big deal to me. It's a big deal. So I'm sorry I sound so out. I'm just, it's just so ridiculous. I don't want a friend that makes me have to do all of this type of stuff. Not saying make me like they're ordering me to do stuff or whatever, but I don't want a friend where I feel the need that I have to do this, that, and the third, and to compromise myself and to engage in behavior that's not becoming of a good person. Charity and things of that nature, teaching and helping and assisting and stuff like that. That's just, who I am as a person. Believe it or not, I'm incredibly shy. Whatever. I mean, I will, fight and curse you out or whatever, but I am incredibly shy and what have you. And I am obsessed with perfection, right? I'm obsessed with getting it right and doing the right thing, you know. But um, I don't, have any internet friends or anything of that nature. Because I mean, I have a lot of them that I meet straight up or whatever. Hell, I mean, I'm already being kidnapped. And when I don't want to say use the word kidnap, but hell, because to me, I mean, my little situation, held by a crazy boyfriend for almost 2 days. Um, Um, and I already, dated somebody who went on to murder two people. So I mean, dating and meeting people off the internet is just not my thing, you know. And then when you let people in and this and that, and you trust them, and you kind of, you internet trust them, or you at least believe in people. I mean, you could suppose to you're able to believe in people you don't know. Um, and then when people, you know, I pick people and they pick me, and we do that carefully, so because you don't want to be let down and in shock and all that kind of stuff. You just don't know where to go with it. You don't know where to go with it. I know y'all ain't paying attention to what I'm saying, but that's fine. I could just shit talk to myself. Hell, I just I don't know what else. What else are we going? Like, what is tomorrow going to bring? And then you have people, that will insult your intelligence by thinking that you believe all kinds of crazy, wild ass shit. But just like I was telling people, your words and your actions, they should always be the same when it comes down to being authentic. And that is just true. It's not nothing I'm making up. It should make sense to you. Just like two, if I'm not mistaken, two is the only number that twice itself times itself squared gives you the same result. I am just shocked. Like, what in the hell is going on? Hey, Willie. Oh, you know what, Willie? You good people. You are. I think now until you. It's a shame what I have to say. I think when I got to say Willie, you a good person. I mean to Willie Jones. I think it's just going crazy. It's like, what the hell else? Like, are you serious right now? I think you pretty much a genuine type guy. It is a shame. It's a shame, passionate. So I'll probably just be reading and see what y'all saying, and because I don't know if y'all got a lot of comments to get, had a chance to get your comments out or your comments heard, but I just, I mean, it's like, what they call it, fourth quarter quarterbacking or yeah, I think so. And that's the only thing I want to give my time to is genuine people. I can't stand liars. I can't stand big liars. Like, and for what? Like, where are we going with this? Can we hurry up and get there? I'm the type of person that, like, if you see a movie before I do, you can go ahead and tell me what happens in the movie. Hell, I don't want to be surprised anyway. I'ma still go see it. But it's like, and don't get me wrong, because the stuff that's happening to the people it's happening to, I mean, I'm okay with seeing shit blow up in, the devil's faces. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with it. But before I lie about something, I just won't say nothing. You know, usually I'm helpful and want to correct it and get it right or whatever. But if it's happening to them, I really don't give a shit. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I'm not feeling that bad about it. It's really funny because of the tactics and the things that they use. Because these people, you got to think about it. The people in that group, you 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 will be legit and you will be credible and this, that, and the third. And time you fall out with them or whatever, then your credibility and all of that stuff is under attack. And I can't think of one person on the in this large Kelly sector or whatever the hell we got going here to where I've had to call and ask them a legal question or I've learned something from them legally. Not one person, not one. So I don't know how that works. I mean, they just people just lie so much. It don't make no damn sense. It's like, why are you lying? Hey, Dana. I mean, it's like, why are you lying? Lying for what? You know, I can think of, and let me end. Let me add on to this because the what I wanted to talk about the next time I went live and just totally different. But one thing I could say, I I still hold my position on how I believe Don got hold to R. Kelly's belongings. I still believe it went that way. Matter of fact, I'm more than sure. But I will add on to the scenario. I do believe that, like I said, he was supposed to get those belongings and he was supposed to raise money. And I believe that and because he was probably asked to bring the items back, he didn't bring them back. So he made up this story that they were stolen. And I do believe that because he's not doing what he was supposed to do, which is raise money and bring it back and bring the money back, I do believe that he should have returned the items. And I believe that he should be because I don't think nothing could be done criminally because um you can't give somebody stuff and then when they don't do what y'all agreed upon or whatever that results in criminal action. No, but I believe he can be sued for not doing what he's supposed to have, what he was supposed to do. I do believe that. It just makes sense. I mean, Cupid is all over the place. Oh yeah, it's a lot, wifey. Right. I mean, it is really funny. It is really funny to see the old silverback in that chat begging and pleading like please. I mean when she said I've been praying for 40 days whatever, that was so funny because that's what your ass get, and for her to make that, to sit up there and talk about you know, she should, call and calls Larry's, pre-trial and send them over stuff and what have you, not knowing that until he, you know, after he had done, pleaded guilty or what have you, doesn't matter what you send over and say at this point. But the fact that you said that and throw something out there and you know that you were suggesting that somebody does that, what if somebody keeps sending CPS to Randall's house? What if somebody did that? What if somebody sent shit over in R. Kelly's case or what have you? What if somebody does that? How does that feel? You can't sit up there and make threats and things of that nature and think that you the only one can benefit by making threats and shit like that. Can't do that. It don't work that way. Speaking on her was so wrong. I mean, it's really crazy. That is really crazy. I mean, you just can't do all kinds of shit. But I don't. My child right now, I tell you, one thing get me pissed, really, really pissed. I hate trusting people. I hate being, disappointed in people. I hate liars. I hate all kinds of crazy. I hate for somebody to insult my intelligence. Don't try to sell me some bullshit. That ain't gonna work out because I'm gonna end up getting mad at you, and you're not gonna like that side. You ain't gonna like it. I mean, I will insult you to the grave. And if I die before you, I'm gonna leave instructions for somebody else to insult your ass to one of y'all pass. And that's just how it is. Man, I just ain't never ever in my life. I've never dated, and and this body count high, but I ain't sleep with all these people. But I've dated 56 people, and none of them have come from goddamn one of them damn e-harmonies and the internet and all that kind of bullshit. Cause uh because I'm built. I'm big on trust and knowing people and shit like that. Hell, out of 56 people, I done already dated a goddamn murder and somebody done held my ass against my will for goddamn 2 days. Shit. So I don't need to run into nobody. You know what I'm saying? Shit, who's next? Shit, Jason? Freddy Krueger? Hell. So I'm careful about shit like that. I'm careful about, who, who's in my circle. I mean, I like to pick good people, and I like good people to pick me, to be in their lives. I don't pick no bullshit. I don't do that. Because I have the type of family on my mama's side, they want to know who you're friends with, what type of family they come from. Like all this crazy shit don't make no damn sense. I don't need nobody monitor me to watch what I'm gonna say and who I'm gonna say it about and this, that, and the third. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna care if you don't like it. I don't care. And furthermore, I want to know what you're gonna do about it. None of your intimidation tactics are gonna work. There's no money that you can pay me because I'm pretty sure. Um, and I'm not life shaming nobody. I don't do that type of shit. Anybody knows me knows that. But I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to pay me more than I already have. I'm pretty sure that. So I don't need all that. And I will fight you. I will fight a man. That's all I pretty much have fought a man. So I don't care nothing about that. But if I sound like kind of what you call it, disgusted or whatever, because I am, I just don't understand. I don't know where this goes. I mean, they act like the police is coming tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you on a subpoena? I'm like, what? Shit, if you got a court order, like, what is going on? Like, see, there you go. It's not no 56 cap. It's 56 true. You want me to name them all? See, that's right. What I'm talking about right there. So I'm finna drop this link and I'm finna start cussing. I said rap dance told you that. It's not cap. If I got to lie, that's not what I do. That's what you do. That's what y'all do. I don't have to lie. No problem, Boston. So that's why I don't like people. And I'm finna start cussing. I'm finna start with you. Don't shut the fuck up now. Hit the link. Yeah, this gonna be a whole different kind of life. No, because I told you that. Don't be telling me about no cap shit. Like this ain't no. We done already went through this. I said, Rap Dan told you that. Don't start that shit with me tonight. Hey, Miss April. Yeah, this not gonna be one of them type of lives. Hey, Keith. Let me.
Hey, what did talking about cap? I missed that. What happened?
When I said I've dated 56 people,
Oh,
did
okay.
somebody? Well, I tell you who was fat. We're talking about cap. No, it's not cap. What the fuck I gotta lie about that for? That's not even something to lie about. I when I went through this, and I said right there before I even went live. I don't know. Some people under the goddamn special program or what. I just sat rep there and said, not to go down this bullshit with me tonight. I'm not in the mood for that. If I tell you I'm not in the mood for that, no, it is that serious because I've already just told you that. I just told you that.
It's been an interesting evening. I just have to
It
say,
has. But wait a minute, Keith. But if I tell you something, I meant it.
right.
I'm not a person that don't say what I don't mean. If I tell you something, I meant what I said. I mean the shit I said that when I come out my mouth. And when I don't mean it, I tell you that I don't mean it. Like how hard is that to understand? It's not that hard to comprehend. I don't be about that bullshit. If I said don't play with me, that's exactly what I mean. Do not play with me. The fuck I gotta lie about something like that for? That's not like a badge of honor. Like don't fucking play with me. I already said that. I hate fucking with black people sometimes, especially niggas. Can't stand that shit. Tell me I'm lying about some shit I ain't lying. Where you want me to start from? Dang. Yeah, Keith, what's going on?
I'm just listening to
Oh,
you.
I hate for people. Man, hold on. I hate for people to fuck up my goddamn mood. Then to change
Nah,
into another mood.
nah. I don't want you.
Like,
We don't
stop
want you to
fucking
start
playing.
cursing. It's too late and too early for some
Speak up a
people.
little bit, Keith. I can't hear you, honey. Wait a minute.
I
Let
said
me
that
see.
we
Maybe
don't
it's
want you
me.
cursing tonight. So it's late. It's real late for some people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
um, prayers go out to Darlene April. She should be getting her rest now.
right.
Um, yeah, but as y'all can see, it just been a shift in the YouTube world. I people should learn their lesson from what has happened tonight. Don't be extra.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't
Oh
be
my God.
extra. That's just simple
No,
as
but you
that.
know what? Hold on. I'm sorry, Keith. But Dana, but if I tell you some shit beforehand, and if I tell you that, I mean just that. I don't mean nothing else. There's nothing I got to lie to you motherfuckers about or cap as a motherfucker that's a baby and shit would say. There's nothing I have to cap about. For what? To impress who and for what? Because now you finna get a whole new different kind of person. Hold on for a minute. Let me drink this soda. Wait a minute. See, I don't like nobody fucking with me. That's number one. Because there ain't shit I got to lie about. For what? To impress who and for what?
Okay.
When I tell and when I know you're gonna do it, and let me tell you something. I didn't get to where I've gotten or whatever, and it's not really that far. And there's nothing that I have that no one else can't have or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when I tell you that something is going to happen, that's because I'm a study. I'm a person that soaks up knowledge and I like to learn shit and whatever. And
Angie.
I study behavior. Hold on, Dana. And I study behavior, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and if I tell you beforehand that you're gonna do something and you do it anyway, I'm not Jesus, but I just know how motherfuckers operate and how motherfuckers move. And I sit right there and tell you not to do something, and when you do it, then this is what you get. So don't tell me, and I'm already in a fucked up mood,
Not
and
me.
you gonna make it worse?
I ain't do
No,
nothing.
but
Oh,
then don't add to it.
oh no, I ain't. I was just, because I came in late, so I really ain't know what was going on. But I know you and Fat Boy always be joking. So that's why I was like, I think he was just playing, but that's all.
No, but if I tell you not to joke with me
Okay, yeah,
in
yeah.
the mood I'm in before I hit the button,
Okay,
then
okay,
that's what I mean. Because if
okay.
somebody told me to do the same thing, then that's what the fuck I would do.
I see what you're saying now. You're right.
God damn. Like give it. I mean, give it. Like give it like one. Just give it one night.
And
God damn.
Angie,
Yeah.
can you smile one good time?
How you know I'm not smiling?
Because whenever you smile and you hit that laugh and you ain't hit that laugh yet, so
No,
can you
because
smile?
I'm not smiling. I mean,
I know.
I mean, you could tell I don't get Botox because my fucking eyebrows are just meeting. Like,
Lord.
god damn.
Uh,
I
it's
mean,
all
you got motherfuckers can't grant you like one motherfucking wish. One.
and it's
Like,
all love. It's okay.
don't fuck my shit up, my night up, and make it more worse than it already is, and then have me sounding like I'm fucking crazy when I tell you I'm not in the mood. Cause this ain't what I like. I don't want nobody to see this kind of shit. Cause I like to be happy. I like to be helpful, and you know,
What,
and I want
what happened,
I
Angie?
don't want that shit to reciprocate. But don't get me to going, don't
Angie.
and I can't fight none of these motherfuckers because you live
Angie.
too far. What?
Angie. What
Yeah,
happened, Angie? What happened?
I I'm already in a bad mood, and then with somebody to come in and make it worse.
But that's not like you to
I
be
don't
in a
like
bad
that.
mood, though, Angie. What happened?
Huh?
That's not like you to be in a bad mood. So what happened?
I know. I'm not. And that's another thing. I'm never in a bad mood. Like if I'm
Right,
in a bad mood,
right.
ooh.
So who took you?
But this has not been the best days and
Right.
shit
So
like
who
that.
took you
And then
there, Angie? As a matter of fact, is everything okay?
yeah. I mean, other than just regular old extra bullshit, yeah.
I talk to you offline. I told you offline.
No, no, I'm straight, just normal
No, no, because you don't sound
bullshit.
like
But
yourself.
people play too much. If I tell you, don't do that. Cause I know how it'll go. How I get, and this is how it'll be. Right,
And
this is what you get,
Angie,
and ain't nobody.
Angie,
If I'm in a bad mood, ain't nobody gonna be in a good mood, and ain't nobody going to sleep.
Angie.
I ain't talking about y'all in the chat. I ain't talking about y'all. I ain't that crazy. I ain't talking about y'all asses. I'm talking about motherfuckers over here. Well,
Angie,
if I'm, yeah, I wake everybody up in this bitch, and will nobody get no goddamn sleep.
Angie.
God damn, yeah.
I think, well, because see, I know how it is when you don't go to sleep. So I know how you get. Um,
But
let's just try to move. Let's just try to move forward on a good note because, like Keith said, and me and Keith don't get along or agree about Hollywood nothing, and I think that's just a rivalry in both of us. But I gotta agree with Keith tonight that yeah, the streets been shook up, and one thing I understand that shit, my name was in that damn chat, but that shit looked like a Dana. Why is my name always in the fucking chat?
so let me ask you this, Dana.
Hmm?
So like he did that, like was that on a IG or Twitter or what was that?
Instagram, IG.
Okay, so did he take it down? Because I went to try to find it.
No,
Just watching on Larry's live. He got
no, it's in his story. If you go to
Oh,
his page, it is in his story, and you just got to hit his profile picture. But I think Keith said Larry got it too.
okay. Can't stand that shit. What the, tell me, what the fuck I got to lie cap about? About what?
But what get me is that, and I felt the same way, and because I was preparing for court tomorrow or today, and people was like, "Oh, are they saying your name in the chat?" And it's mainly the YTF people. I was like, "Man, I don't
Wait a
care."
minute, you said you had to go to court today?
Yeah,
Oh, for that car?
yeah.
Oh, so what happened with that if you don't mind saying? Shit,
Oh
yeah.
no, I ain't gotta go into today. I go today at 1 o'clock.
Oh, you go today.
Yeah,
Is it gonna be by phone, by Zoom, or you got to
nah,
go in, or
nah, and yeah, we gotta go in.
oh, oh, so
So,
you got all your stuff and all of that?
oh yeah, I just had to go over
Oh,
my notes and I had to put all my proof and stuff together.
so what were they saying in the chat? I'm sorry to cut you off. What were they saying in the live? Because on that, I was laughing when I saw person of talking. I've been praying for Rob for 40 days.
Man,
What?
Chad,
I'm
Will was
like,
just like
girl, you sound
Will,
crazy. Like
Will was
I
just
did just now. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to go in that kind of direction, but
Will was pretty
see,
much saying that
y'all don't know that sometimes I'm just not this nice and sweet.
Will was just saying that the bloggers they were lying and because Will don't be on that joint. So based on based on what he said about me, I know who was sending him stuff, and I know who came in between and the relationship that me and Will had. So so it's like I was cool with it, and can I still call him my big bro? But I just said like yo, and people were trying to make it seem like me and Will was close, and I was like nah, but
Mm.
but I mean, but it's no bad blood there.
Will was basically calling everybody a liar, and that's just what they've been doing, lying and being extra. That's the problem.
Well, I didn't fit into that, so
So, he called them out as liars, and now everybody's embarrassed.
except for me.
Wow, yeah.
So I know people.
And while y'all here, I'm sorry.
I know people
And
were
let
saying
me
them stuff.
apologize. Let me apologize real quick to Fat Boy.
But I know people were sending them stuff talking about Dana saying this, Dana saying that. And but that's why when he said about I posted somebody naked picture, I was like, nah, but that wasn't me.
He called everybody out a liar. He
So
called everybody out. He called them
Right, he
out.
was.
He called them out. And so you can't say that someone put that in that man's head. Of course, people were sending him stuff, and he got tired and he spoke out about it.
right, but Don Russell allegedly called in on Tyson Live and said Will and them won't speak out against me because of some odd reason. I was like, what? Like, yo, y'all niggas just want to keep narratives going that don't make sense.
So tight. So
Oh,
Don called in.
I guess they talking about when Don Russell called it on Tyson's Live last year, but the whole thing is, Will, the person you supported, his own best friend called y'all liars, and now they got to figure out, how they could debunk this, because they can't. That's coming from R. Kelly's friend himself. Now, if he's calling them liars, of course he done told them about what's going on YouTube, because after all, they was the one doing the protest. They caused the lockdowns. The protests caused the lockdowns. They know it. So of
what
course he's
happened?
telling them and
Right,
being specific of who were the people responsible. He knows who's responsible. Ain't no way he can sit in jail and not know who's responsible. And he's not happy about it. Because the
right,
group of supporters, they done made this case worse than it is. All people had to do was, okay, do your commentary, say your opinion, and go on about it. All this extra shit, getting CPS involved, police, wellness checks, and all that extra shit, that ruined this man's case.
right. And it's just, I mean, and all that stuff, and they just don't understand how that stuff leads. That is straight up obstruction. You can't interfere in a case. You can't, and I don't know if the devil baby, I don't know if she's slow or not, but I don't know if she got this thing where if she go down, everybody going down and stuff like that, because you don't sit up there and show emails with Sylvia's name on it, and this, that, and the third and stuff, and then she gonna try to, and then she killed me trying to lead the PR team for that little group over there with her dumb ass talking about Dana told them to do pull stuff and whatever. And how you gonna say Dana told them to do that when you was pulling stuff well after Dana, when you said that?
Angie, Sylvia admitted that she did that herself on one
Right,
of Dana's lives. She admitted. I can do infiltration and all that. When Demetrius, was calling her phone for, recording him without her telling him, she admitted that she did that. So no, she admitted it herself. So what is she saying? She
right.
admitted that
And she
herself.
and
It's
she
on
was doing
video.
that after they had done shanked Dana. I mean, she just mad that they still, no people in that chat or whatever, they still haven't answered this question. Tell her to show proof, since she's a receipt woman, to show proof where
She ain't no receipt
anybody,
woman.
including Dana, has done anything to her. What did we do to them? Not that I give a fuck. I'm just, because I know that you have no proof and you're not credible or whatever. Since you want to always go after somebody's credibility,
I'll be right
then
back,
you
y'all.
establish some
Right.
credibility and show us what the hell did we do to her. Not a damn thing. She's so goddamn stupid. She was crying and snotting about a nigga that she didn't know to another woman that she didn't know. She is crazy as hell. He called us stupid and we liars. Like what?
Well,
Like
I'm gonna say
please.
this. And she normally go live to protect Sylvia, but I bet she ain't go live tonight.
Oh they trying to come up with something. They trying to come up with something. Ain't nothing.
Yeah,
Uh,
tomorrow's gonna be like, I told y'all they ain't no Robert, and Will ain't never say nothing like
right. He didn't say that.
that. I'm just gonna sit back and laugh and just keep ignoring them folks and continue doing what I'm doing. I don't got time.
Right. Cause
Cause
that, I
all
mean
this
that.
internet, cause all this internet stuff. No, no. I'd rather see you in person. That's all. And if I can't see you in person, then I'd rather not do it.
Oh no, Dana! Please don't start that.
I'm just saying, but that's where I'm at. I don't.
Please no, don't. Please don't
This
do
nigga
that.
said he do not look good naked right now. Somebody get grown man phone.
What is he talking about?
He said the coronavirus did him in. He drunk.
Well, I know that because I can even hardly hear the live with him hollering and screaming all in the background. I'm like, well, damn.
Cherish said ain't nothing to come up with. They've been creating this mess for a while. Yeah, yeah. So now I guess Oak Cove I guess is back to the drawing board. Dream Team and Oak Cove and discuss the case. I guess that's what we go back to.
I
Read
can't.
indictments and discuss the case and have
Hell,
different scenarios and break it down.
I'm scared to say anything about the case. I don't want no police knocking on my damn door. Shit, I don't know. No, I'm like, who? When I tell you, I'll be like, I hit that. I don't speak of English.
Uh, like I say, just like I told the Dream Team tonight, them folks are irrelevant. I done opened my new page. Thank everybody that that subscribed to me so far. I'm just gonna build my new page, but I will say this: I seen YouTube do something for me tonight that I ain't never see them do for nobody else.
What?
And they gave me three submission slots. Uh, each slot is 1,000 words, and I can tell why I believe they struck my page wrong. And when I did it and put all that truth in there, so it is what it is. Cooper, what's up, man? I'm gonna
Hey,
be honest,
Cooper, Cooper.
and the best apology is the one that I'm never gonna get. I'm fine with it, brother or sister, but I ain't that type of person. I don't need recognition. I don't need to be in the limelight. I just know
But
I gotta keep pressing forward, man. I did
but
get derailed for like a year and a half, but I'm back on the rails now.
but for some people, like for some people, YouTube is the most attention, the most credibility, the most the best that I mean, this is the best they'll ever do in their life or whatever. And I mean, I sat up there and listened to that goddamn funky ass boy say that it's 200 people in the chat. He need if everybody sending $10. I mean, like, and I don't think he understand. Like, nobody is hating on him getting no damn cash app. Those are other people's money and whatever.
Right.
But the way he lies about it, the way he begs,
I'm
and
back, y'all.
hey, okay. The way he begs and put pressure on people, and people up there talking about, I'll give you something when I get, money tomorrow, and all kind. I'm like, what are you talking about? You ain't got
At
to tell
first,
nobody when you get paid
I
Friday and all this shit. You gonna give people money?
at first
I
I
mean,
didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Angie. I'm sorry. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say at first I didn't see it because I used to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But when folks was like, "Yo, watch certain people movements because they were sent in," I truly believe that. And then it's like when I know what I know about certain bloggers like Bedbug, um, it's like it's like uh one of the guys in the restaurant call your phone for Don Russell, and then it's like you try to make it seem like everybody working for you, Don. No, because Don got his hand in the pot. It's evident. if these people dumb enough to believe it, then hey, that's on their joint. But I've been telling people for 2 years. No, nobody won't believe me, so I just said, okay, forget it. I eventually said, forget it. But I'm still going to put it out there, and I'm still going to apply pressure. Somebody get grown man phone. I think I need to check my blood pressure. What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I let me just like I said, people asserted themselves. They literally asserted themselves in the case, like they was the defense attorneys and doing all this other extra shit. It's
Yeah,
just, and it all backfired, and
Yep.
that's what they asses get.
And
Everything
right.
backfired. Everything backfired.
it's like they sending fabricated stuff on me, and it's like, yo, it's not making sense because when you send people stuff like that, and they come looking for it, and they don't find it, then they wondering like, yo, what the hell is going on? Okay, me calling female bitches, I did that. And I said I did that. Me cussing females out, I did that. But I did not put Jasmine naked body up there.
But
That,
Dana,
but that
you
wasn't me.
you you right along with them too. I can't sit up here
Oh,
and
I
not
did.
just say that.
Oh, I did.
You did a lot of shit
Yeah.
that we all seen.
Now
A
wait a
lot of
minute.
shit.
Now wait a minute.
Ain't no now wait a minute, you
I did
did.
a lot of shit like what? Now you know I own my shit. So what you talking about, Keith?
Lying. You lie a lot.
Lie about
You
what?
just as bad as the rest of them. You lie a lot.
Girl, if you don't go sit down with that lying
I
shit you
don't
talking
have to
about.
sit down anywhere. You a liar.
Nope.
You're no different from them. You are
Nope.
a liar.
I'm gonna
See, I
defend
want to say
Robert.
it because I
Yeah.
have watched your lies for 2 years. You're a liar. You're just as bad as them.
Well,
You're
guess
not
what?
that innocent.
I'm going to
Sorry.
defend Robert no matter how you like it or not. And matter of fact, and no matter how you try to put it out there and whatever, and your little whole thing of, oh, he's going to be in jail. I'm going to say he's not going to be in jail, Keith. Now,
Well, I'm not even okay. That's fine. That ain't even where I
that's the only
mean.
thing that you can
That's
say I
fine.
lied about.
That's fine. That's fine. That's not what I'm. That ain't not even want to say. You lie about a lot of shit, dude.
Like
You
what?
lie a lot.
Oh my God, Keith,
So
don't.
it's
But
like
don't
it's
get
real
me started.
scary how you just tell so many lies. It's really
So how many
scary.
lies have I told, Keith? I mean, like
Thousands of
let's go.
lies. Thousands.
So what lies
You
have I
had it
told,
on.
Keith?
You even lie on your own lives. Like I don't even. I don't.
So what I
I
lie
don't
about,
even
Keith?
have to say it. I don't even tell people anything.
So
Like
what I
you're
lie about,
a
Keith?
liar. It's
Yeah,
on video.
yeah. But I hear you talking, but you can't tell me what I lied about.
Dana, you told those people that the feds wasn't coming after R. Kelly. Did you or did you not say that 2 years ago?
I was
Keep it
the
cute.
first one to say that, but I didn't know that they was coming.
Keep it
So of
cute.
course
Keep
I'm
it
gonna say
cute.
they're not coming.
You keep it cute. You said, do
I
anybody
said
got proof
no,
of
they
that?
not
Because
coming,
how the feds moving
and I
fast
said
and
he
how you
don't
work.
have a Fed case. I know what I said.
Oh man. Oh
I
man.
was the first one to say he don't have a Fed case, and I was the first one to say no,
You
no,
said the
no.
feds wasn't coming. You told
I
those
said
people
that.
that 2 years ago.
I just said that. I said I was the first one to say he don't have a Fed case, and the feds wasn't coming at him because at that time we ain't know nothing about that.
We gave y'all proof that the feds was coming after the nigga.
Man, look, check this out.
Oh
Robert
my
said everything.
God. You're a liar. I'm just going to
That,
listen. Sorry,
look,
y'all, Angie. I'm not trying to ruin your life, but I'm not going to
look,
sit up here and
look. If
have you
that's what
try
you
to
want to
play
say, I'm a
victim.
lie about.
Like
Then guess what?
he
If
is
I
just
ain't
as
know,
bad
I ain't
as the
know, and I'm
rest of the
stick
people
and
he
I'm
brought
standing on
in.
what I stood
I'm
on.
not going to sit up here and let him do that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let him do that. He's not going to sit
Oh,
up
you
here and
don't
try to
gotta let
play
me do
victim.
nothing,
He's
Keith.
a liar.
And you ain't look. At that point in time, I didn't know. So guess what? I'm gonna stand on that, and I don't give a fuck
You
what you
said
say.
you worked for the feds and you got proof that the
I
feds
was
ain't
working
coming
at
for him.
GBI next.
Didn't you tell those people that you worked for the feds? Didn't you say
I
that?
was working at GBI
As
next.
a what? As a what?
Next. I was working at GBI next.
Okay, as a what? As
But
what
come on,
now?
man. Don't try and question
As
me.
a what? As a
Don't
parking lot security
question me.
guard or
Don't try
as
that
a
shit. And
janitor? Is
because
that what
you
you
is
mean?
a habitual hater.
Oh, I'm a habitual hater. Okay, I
Yes, you
can
are.
take that. But yeah, I mean, at least I can, back up the, stuff that I put out. I back it up
And
with
you ain't back
documents.
shit that you
I
put up
back
since
it
you
up with
fucking been talking.
videos. I'll be a habitual hater, but I can show my proof of like where the statements that I made about your quote unquote mentor. I can sit up there and
So
produce
what proof can you show?
paperwork. I could produce true and actual facts. I
And
can
so
do
can I.
that. But you
And matter of fact, and so
Hey
can I.
y'all, hey y'all. He's sitting up there saying how Donald Trump
Oh,
this and
oh, you
Donald
can say
Trump
what you
that. He
want.
ain't gonna sit up there and tell y'all he called Donald Trump a pedophile too.
Damn, why does shit sound like I'm underwater? Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
I want to hear what the fuck
Anybody
she
want me to
said.
put that out there? Angie, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to ruin your lives, but he can't come up here and try to play victim. He just can't do
I
that.
can't come where I
Honey,
don't
it
want to
was
play victim
already
for shit.
ruined. It was already
What the
ruined a
fuck
long
wrong with
time
you?
ago.
I can't sit up here and have him sit
I'm
up
not
here
playing victim
and
for nothing.
try to
That's
play
one thing I don't do.
victim.
I don't give a fuck
Like
who don't like it or
you're
not.
just as bad as the people that
Hold
Will Eaton
on.
spoke about.
Hold on. Let me go out and come back in.
All right.
I will be a habitual late hater, y'all. He can call me a habitual hater. He can call me all of that all he wants to. But I know he's a liar.
Oh Lord. You come over
But
here
no,
just
he's
deep and
he's
down.
not gonna come up in and try to play victim. Like not like oh they said Will like come on like you're just as bad as them, just as bad as them. So remember all the people that Will Edie named. Dana brought those people in. Let's just make that very clear. But he's a liar. I'm like, he's a liar, and I have to put that out there. I'm sorry.
Lord have mercy. I mean, this is, oh my gosh, this is
I'm I'm glad Will Edie. It just it's just we don't right now. Nobody don't even have to argue anymore about this case with anybody because now he don't called out who is a liar, and they are going to straight up be pissed, be super pissed.
yeah, uh, yeah, that was, I didn't see none of this coming. And it was so crazy because I don't know who had told me that, somebody said that, um, um, what a boy name is Tyson was looking for my number, so I called him today to ask him, what did he want? And he said he wasn't looking for my number and this that, and the third. I was like, oh, okay, and what I'm saying, because hell, hell, I had put my number back out there, and he still didn't call, so I called him, and honey, you know it was just, I mean, oh, here go Miss Lady T. Okay, Miss Lady T, I'm gonna warn you. Okay, don't come here with no candy girl, none of that shit. Tonight, I'm telling you,
I
it
don't
is
know what you're
not
talking
going
about,
that. Baby,
Angie.
this is not the night or the morning for that.
I'm not trying to spread no bullshit. Oh, Dane, I'm not trying to. You, it's on video. Like what part? It's on video that it's been proven on video. You did that.
Man,
You put
you
that out
know,
there.
I knew Bill loved me. He gave me a hard time. Look, he talking about Angie, go to bed, because he know, like, God damn.
And,
I think Bill consents like
Angie, I just
one or two more motherfucking things, and I'm trying to tell you, on the block gonna be hot tonight because I'm waking up everybody's neighborhood.
now, I just came up here and say, Angie, stop being sad. We want to hear that laugh again. We want to hear that laugh. Don't be
Girl,
sad.
I'm trying, y'all are helping me. I'm trying. I just have to laugh this song because I just don't know where to go at. I just need
We
something
we
to.
we love you,
You
Angie.
know what? I wish I did drink or smoke or something like that, and maybe I could get back. You know what I'm saying? Cause honey, babe, I'm trying to
You
tell
got a
you,
little Hennessy,
girl,
in the
look
kitchen.
at grown man. Grown men don't come up here doing nothing crazy. What?
Man, what's going on? Whew,
Nothing.
what's going on, y'all?
Baby,
Ah,
what you
ah,
doing?
I ain't doing nothing. I'm walking it off. Walking it off.
You
Walking
better
it off, baby. Walking it off. Walking it off, honey child. Walking it off.
this type of night.
Yeah, man. One of them days. Uh, I don't know. Today was a good day. I'm you know, you know.
Why was today a good day, Larry? Please, like,
Well,
and tell us.
well, I don't know. I think it's always good to have new people into the conversation, regardless whatever their opinion is. Uh, Everybody ain't gonna like everybody's opinion, and respect everybody's opinion. I'm one of them kind of people that worry a lot. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
I'm really worried about Miss April. I haven't known her that
Yeah,
long, but
when I'm sorry to cut you off. But I was just finna say because when I looked up and see how many the people were in here, I want to make sure that everybody, please, I mean, not you evil asses, but the good people. I need y'all to please pray for Miss April, and please, I mean, I don't know who's gonna be up first, or whatever, but throughout the day, we got to check to see if we hear anything, on her about her, health or what have you, today or tomorrow, what have you, because I'm gonna be worried about that too.
yeah, that bothered me. And I read the post that he put in the community chat, and I could say a lot of mean things, but all I'm gonna say is, man, everybody is better than that. Like everybody is better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is better than that. Like somebody on death row is better than
Well,
that.
hold on, Dana, don't go to sleep or nothing like that. Shit, you came up to try to cheer me out. I mean, this is just one of the nights that everybody's gonna get into it. Shit, we'll be all right
Dana,
tomorrow.
Dana
Hell,
been fighting with Keith for
shit.
3 years. Goddamn it, it ain't gonna stop tonight.
Yeah.
Might as
Listen.
well
I'm
come
just
back
gonna
on the
put,
goddamn panel.
but he can't play victim. He can't play victim because he's just as bad as the rest of them, and that's why I called it out. He is just as bad as the rest of them. Sorry.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but really, I'm not really sorry. But yeah, I'm going to call it out. He's not innocent. He is no angel by a long
Dana,
shot.
don't run. Come back in here.
Right.
No,
Dana,
he
come
because
Hell,
back in
I
here and
already got
fight
to
like a
kiss
the
that
man.
reason
boy's
why
ass
he's not
for
going to
the
come
next
back in because
48
I'm
hours.
going.
Hell.
Dana, come back in here and
Yeah.
fight like a man.
Everybody's into
Can't do the fuck shit.
everybody
You
into
know how
it
you gonna
tonight.
get mad
I
at me?
got to
You the
shit. I
one
got
who
to
put
kiss
it out
that
there.
boy's ass for the next 48 hours and shit. Hell, I
Fat
got
boy,
time.
But
So
see,
fat boy,
here's
you
the thing,
might as
Larry.
fat.
well.
He
No,
the one who put it
Andy,
out
fat boy,
there
come back in here and fight like a man. Goddamn it,
because
bro.
he knows I'm telling the truth. That's why he ain't gonna come in. I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
scream and yell at him. I wasn't gonna do
I
that.
get it.
I was sitting there very calm and said that he's a liar because he is.
Dana, come back in
Oh
here and fight
no.
like a man.
He ain't
Goddamn
gonna come back
But
nowhere because
uh,
he knows I'm telling the truth. That's
it.
what
Man,
that
Dana
is. He
been
got
fighting with
scared.
Keith for 3 fucking years. Come back in here and fight like a man. Put your dukes up. That's what your granddad used to tell you. Put your dukes up. Goddamn.
He's not going to come. It's just that he likes to play victim, and no, like no, kid.
uh,
We not going
yeah,
to do
we
that
can.
today. We not
Yeah,
going to do that today.
we gonna have to give Dana a break. I'm serious. I got to kiss Fat Boy ass for 48 hours. Probably before the end of this live up, I'm gonna have to kiss Larry's ass for like 12 hours. I
Man,
mean,
look,
damn.
look, man, listen, man, listen. You know how I feel. I keep my same position, but that man came on there, and I've never talked to him. I've never had a physical conversation with him, and I know for a fact that if he watched any of my lives, he probably hate me because I'm sitting up reading shit about somebody that he care about. But at least he had the motherfucking common decency to be like, okay, when I watch, and let me clear this up. That man is not saying, because you know how they like to take shit and spin it. He's not saying that everything that I say is 99% true. He's talking about the live that I did when I was talking about Star 67. So I ain't gonna
Mhm.
put that on him to be out here talking about, yeah, that man talking about his homeboy guilty. Like I'm not finna do that shit. You know.
Right.
Well, Larry, only thing he said was you were speaking facts about things. He just said that he didn't have a conversation with you, whatnot. So be prepared that they're going to figure out how to take that statement alone and try to spin it in every way possible because they're upset. They are mad. They are thoroughly easily upset. And as well as they should be. That's karma for you.
Like, Keith, why is you picking on Dana, man? Why?
I did not pick on Dana. Dana is playing. Listen, I don't pick on Dana, and try to bully anybody. But he likes to play victim. Let's just put it that way. Just because Will Eady didn't mention his name does not mean that he's exempt from that. He lies too. Let's keep it cute. We've been hearing it for about 2 or 3 years. All right. Ever since seeing Dana on Twitter, he's been doing nothing but lying. And he continues to keep lying. So I don't pick on people. It's just people need to stop playing victim and then look to y'all to save them.
But
Yeah,
keep it could be just the way Dana decides to choose to fight. Um, this
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, people
Okay.
just think about it. People, like forwards or defense people. You know what I'm saying? They have to get creative.
right. Well,
Well, it doesn't
listen.
look good on his end the way he being creative. I can tell y'all that right now.
Well,
I can tell y'all that right now. I mean, he could be creative. He's an actor, so I mean that explains it.
man, Dana, if you don't get back in here, man, Keith, you gonna have a fight on your hand.
Dang,
But
it's
I
just
don't
one of
know.
these nights. This is one of these nights, mornings, wherever, depending on where you are. This is
No,
some
well,
bullshit.
Edie done shook the table. Don't put this all
Yeah,
on
he
Keith.
done shook it right, Keith. He done shook all. He done shook us like what
Oh
the fuck?
man, they hurt. They hurt. They hurt. They ain't want to
Yes.
hear that
But
shit.
He'll
what
be
did
all right.
Marsha
He'll be
say?
all right.
And
He'll
you
be
know
just
what?
fine.
And at least Marsha was enough to shoot, to do a YouTube kite to let me know that he wasn't trying to threaten me or whatever. And and he handled it, in a street way or whatever, however, YouTube kite way. And I can, and I can deal with that. He ain't said no more shit about me or whatever.
But
Anything that
but
I can
Angie,
perceive to be a threat.
I
And
ain't
that's cool.
I ain't even mad at him. I was reading Will Eady comments, and they was over there, and my name just kept on coming up, and he friends, and he ate steak with Larry McGee, and goddamn, I I really, really, really at that point I was like, okay, well, this is about to go bad. But seeing that the man don't know me, I figured I was like, well, hey, it can't go that bad. You know what I mean? But that I didn't know that. When they talk about it on their channels, it's like you don't know that. They are really like that mad, but they are really like they mad about that shit. Like he ate. Like I don't know that shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Nobody didn't see this coming. Nobody didn't see any of this coming. Nobody. It sounded like people kept sending stuff to Will Eady. Yo, take a look at
right.
this, take a look at that. And he just got downright tired and started to
Well,
blast
keep well
people.
keep that's kind of not keep that's kind of not true. They have been fighting. He has been personally fighting a fucking street war against Don Russell for the past 6 months, like with real street people involved, like really in Chicago, like real street shit. And,
Okay.
and,
I
and,
mean,
and,
I
and
get that.
typically, I know we live in an era of YouTube where motherfuckers go down there and file police reports and go after your mama and come to your house and do well-being check. But real niggas don't move like that. Like they really be trying to catch your ass
But
and blow
Larry,
you down.
that's not what I was even. I'm just
Oh,
saying
okay.
that
I thought that.
that's not even where I was. That's not what my comment was even actually referring to. I am saying the way these people send stuff all over the place, they probably kept sending that man countless videos of bullshit, and he got tired and started putting people on blast. Like nobody can say like you see how overzealous they are, calling your pretrial officer, calling jobs, going up to
Right,
jobs, calling police. They don't probably don't sit the defense attorney thousands of things. And that's when I said
right.
I know for a fact that they call in that office every day, making unannounced visits. And it probably got to the point where he got tired of getting all these messages from these people and had to sit there and say, okay, enough is enough. It's time for me to speak up. And he
Well,
speak up on the main ones that's doing extra shit. All that stuff with that Don Russell stuff. Hey, you let people in your circle. That's what happens. That's the risk that you
Right.
take.
okay.
He
Right.
allowed people. I
Now
mean, they.
let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Now, while I don't agree with R. Kelly, you know my stance. It'll never change. But imagine if R. Kelly was your friend. Take the shit we've been going out of YouTube from our position out of it. And imagine if R. Kelly is your friend and he's in jail and he's charged with this monstrosity of shit. Nobody knows the truth, and you haven't came out to speak out to say anything, and other people have taken up the cause for your friend. And they're doing it the wrong way. They're fucking it up, and they actually made it worse for him and got his ass whooped and more charges to sequester jury, no bond. You know what I mean? And now it's a situation where you're looking and people sending you shit to where motherfuckers is getting cash apps, flying planes, all kind of shit.
Uh
And
huh.
hold on, and it was difficult. Like you think about this too. Think about how difficult it was for the lawyers. The lawyers can't come out and address the fans and tell them to calm down and leave victims alone and not go to the MCC, because at the same time that they're doing this shit, they're requesting bail, saying that he's not doing anything and he's no threat. You see what I'm saying? And then to think about this, you can't come out and disassociate yourself and say, we don't know Don Russell and we don't have anything to do with him, and come out and say, hey, Don Russell just went to the fucking storage and stole our R. Kelly shit. It's a situation where you said you don't know him. So I can understand by him coming out and giving that live. I'm no sense in the word taking his side. But if that was your fucking friend, like, I mean, you probably should have said something before now, because this shit didn't start yesterday, but it
No,
was
no,
good.
no. It got out of hand. See. This is, since we keep bringing Don Russell up. This is what got motherfuckers nervous. No one was paying attention because I kept saying from the beginning, Richard Arline pled guilty. That's it for R. Kelly's case. I kept saying it, and now that Michael Williams don't pled guilty, as soon as Richard Arline pled guilty, I knew Michael Williams was gonna plead guilty. Now Don Russell's doing everything to cover his ass. Everybody notice that's what's going on. Like, how is that?
Mhm.
This is all in the open. How am I the only one that noticed that? How did I
Right.
don't even notice that? Richard Arnold pled guilty. Nobody didn't make boo. They didn't say shit. Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with R. Kelly case. No one didn't even pay attention to the fact that their cases got reassigned to Judge Ann Donnelly and got connected with R. Kelly's case. So this means that they can use Richard Arline and Michael Williams' testimony in their pleas in R. Kelly's case.
No,
That's
I
what that.
knew. I said I thought they were going to do it before they did it. I said, well, don't be surprised if they add those cases to R. Kelly and
Angie,
a
they
week
did that
later.
in October. It's on
Yeah,
pacer. It's on
yeah.
pacer. They did that in October.
Oh,
Everybody's
I
like,
know
"Oh
that.
man, it ain't true. You don't know what the fuck you." I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay." And then now, you notice that everybody getting nervous after Michael Williams pled guilty. Y'all notice how all this shit is coming out now because
Oh yeah,
now
everybody's going
everybody
crazy. They
understands.
losing their mind,
They losing their minds. Now everybody getting nervous. Oh, you want to start
getting nervous.
now, you try to spin this shit that someone stole some shit from your car. Really?
Yeah,
Really? Really? Now
yeah.
you
He
want to
ain't
spin
bring
that
that money
story?
back.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
He ain't bring that money back, and now he, and he should have. I mean, he should have brought the stuff back. That's only right. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do with the shit, take the people's stuff
I'm
back.
not.
Don't go giving the man trophies away and shit and got the shit on eBay and all of that.
Man, listen, everything I'm saying it's in public, y'all. It takes a simple Google search, and if you got a Pacer account, it's in all three of their cases. It's all that they sealed their cases, and then within like a day or two, they unsealed the cases. The like They knew what it was. They knew these people knew what it was, and they ignored it. Now they walking around nervous. Now they're super shook. Now that Will Eady brought all this stuff came about. Then nobody paid Will Eady to say that. Nobody didn't pay Will Eady about to say that stuff. Don Russell about to have a status hearing conference in 3 weeks.
Right.
But y'all beefing with Larry and the Old Cove and Angelo and trying to bring up all this stuff. And that's irrelevant. How you
Right.
planning a rally and you're not even reading the case? It don't matter what side you're on. If you're gonna stand
Right.
for a cause, you need to read what the
You
cause that
need
you're
this
going into.
exactly. Instead of bringing up stuff that's not even, the man's not being charged. The man's not being charged with marrying Aaliyah or what. They bring up all that stuff. They bring up the parents. When they bring up stuff like that, you're bringing up. You're giving excuses, which you're trying to say that he is guilty, and you can't fight for him if you don't know what he's being charged with. It's just, it don't make any sense.
Don't
But they're not getting. I mean, they just now working on the fact that when they say he's set up, that means he's guilty. That means that's just like if somebody sells drugs to an undercover cop. I mean that's a setup. But he sold drugs to an undercover cop. That means he's guilty. That's just like
That's it. That's that.
soliciting prostitute. And they're just now figuring that out. I mean, it's a whole bunch of shit. It's like it's almost the way they're trying to reverse their course of action. It's almost too little, too late.
I get it.
You know.
I don't. I mean, well, yeah, but I just want to piggyback off what Billy Joe said. Don Russell gonna be the last one to plead. Of course, he's gonna be the last one to plead. He has no choice. His two co-defendants have pled guilty. He has no choice. He's on phone taps. Okay, they recognize the dumbass did Star 67. They got him on text messages, and then another thing they could stop doing, they could stop trying to spin this whole Cash Jones had an affair with Angelo. They had that in the fucking warrant, in the arrest affidavit, that her and Angelo had the text messages. The feds got that. They got all of that. They got all that communication between Cash Jones and Angelo. It's in Michael Warren's arrest warrant. How did everybody let that slip under their noses? They all got Pacer accounts. How did everybody let that slip? And then Chicago has sealed motions. Right now, that just happened in March. Did anybody speak on that? Anybody know that?
No, not until you told us. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
No,
'Cause
none of
I'm
us, nobody knows what's in those sealed motions. So when they unseal it, you can't say someone did this, someone paid this, a group did this. None of us knows what's in those sealed motions. Everybody can go look for themselves. Chicago with the Chicago case. There's a sealed motion and a sealed proposed order. Nobody know that did that. It's on Pacer.
It's in the Chicago indictment.
It's in the Chicago
I
indictment.
think that is I can't say what it is. It could be a lot of different things. One
No
thing
one knows.
one
No
thing
one knows
about it,
what it is. No one knows. It could be some shit that's gonna shock everybody. Like, whoa!
right.
And let y'all know that is the government that put those motions out.
And you know what? And it could be something related to the jury. Maybe they have a request for this jury, for the jury coming up in the for the Chicago case or whatever. When they get to it, could be that. I mean,
It could be, yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know, but I can tell you this: everybody gonna be surprised. But no, I mean, I can tell you right now, I don't work for the government, so I can just put that out there right now. I don't know what the fuck is in it. Don't nobody know what the fuck is in it.
Right.
Nobody didn't pay Will Eady to say what the fuck he said. It's just that is the reality of the situation. People gonna have to accept it.
Right.
You know. But of course,
And
he messed with a lot of people money tonight, so people ain't too happy. Well, there's work at the post office.
well, I tell you what, It's gonna be funny.
I know that's
Um,
right.
it's definitely gonna be funny. I think that too much time has passed. I think that the plea option is out the window. I think that it's been too much money spent on the actual case. I think that they are screwing in their fucking screws. You heard them on the last phone call. They said they are ready to go to court, and I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't think that Chicago case will be for another 2 years.
Oh, Larry, you know what? Why you up here? Because can you tell us what you heard on the call? Because I don't know, how
on
some people
on
like to be
on
creative
the
with what was said.
Will Edie call.
No, no, no. On the when R. Kelly went to court. Or did you already go through over that before?
When he went to court, they basically said that they ready to go. They ready to start the trial. They ready. There will be no more holdups.
Okay,
They said that the Chicago case is going to be pushed back again.
okay,
Um, I think I don't know for sure. I think that'll be superseded. I mean, based upon you know different shit that I've seen, different that just that's just my opinion. Um, and they just said they ready to go. Like the prosecution said they ready to go. The judge agreed,
right.
and Dr. Rice got mad because um he felt that Greenberg should have been asking for a bond and all of that shit again. He been doing for 2 years every 2 weeks, which would have been stupid because with shit being blown up and people pled guilty to blowing up shit, and then they associated them cases with R. Kelly case. That probably was smart on Greenberg not to do that at this point. He's not gonna do it,
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I don't. They ready. I think that it was a lot. I think they had a lot of missed opportunities. Mainly, the main one is they could have just shut the fuck up and did nothing, and let it be quiet to where the lawyers can actually breathe. But when you bringing in sisters and you go into their office and you sending them clips and all of these different bloggers that don't have Pacer accounts,
Mm.
is calling the prosecution, relaying messages about shit that don't have nothing to do with his
And
physical actual
writing the judge
charges.
letters. Let's not forget y'all writing the judge letters. That's all it's on Pacer
I
about who's
think
an informant and who did this and what. All that irrelevant shit. There you
keep
have it.
if you cut me off one more time.
I'm
You cut me out one more time. You got
sorry. I was agreeing with
Baby,
you.
everybody about to get their ass up tonight, baby.
I'm sorry. I'll be
Everybody
right back.
wants to fight
I'll be right
tonight.
back.
I don't know what the hell.
No, I'm just playing. But I like it. It's tiresome. It was good tonight to hear somebody we don't never see. I get tired of watching these niggas. I ain't gonna lie. It was just good to see somebody that we don't normally see getting goddamn. But what was amazing about that was he was talking about how his family is getting intimidated and his motherfucking all his shit is getting fucked up and they fucking with his kids and his mom and his daddy.
Mm,
And I'm like, goddamn, Will Edie, welcome to the party. Cause
okay.
my kids been on the chopping block and I done had to move and the landlord and every goddamn thing else. It's good to see that, you know what I mean, that he got he got his knees dirty. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it
Somebody
looks
probably
like
was trying to contact his family on social media because you know how good they like to do that, right?
but
They're like,
but you gotta look at it like this. Okay. Um, everybody agree that attacking is not the right approach. So out of all of this that's been going on, I want to see if they stop the attacking because attacking is their number one weapon. They like attack, attack,
Right.
But I don't think it'll change because some of these people it's the only weapon that they have. Like reading, damn sure ain't. So we'll see. We'll see how the fuck it go. But I didn't know he was gonna sit up there. They went after my mama. I'm like, nigga, get in line. They went after all our mamas. Hey, you talking about? Went after my mama too.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean that he keep behind a grown ass man, my mama, nobody. I'm like, oh my gosh, Jesus,
First of all,
dude.
first of all, this dude is shown on video where he did all that popping so much shit, right? And then turned
Mm-hmm.
around and ran to the police. He bothering me. He bothering me. That's what that looked like. Excuse me, he's bothering
Yeah.
me. That's what that looked like.
And
Yep.
did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said about Hollywood man? Talking about, yeah, drop his name so I can find out so I can find out who he is. I'm like, well, shit. I mean, damn, are you gonna do a wellness check on the whole goddamn R. Kelly sector, goddamn partners and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
Case Sonny V, like, what the hell is up with that shit?
I gotta agree with Willie. The pandemic, yeah, this pandemic done had everybody done turn nuts. Because if it wasn't a
Yeah,
pandemic, all of this shit would not been going down like this. If it was, if there was no COVID-19 and it involved people being at home a lot and looking at this as a form of entertainment, this shit would not be flying like this because it's just,
right.
oh, it's a fucking
It
clusterfuck. I
done went
tell you.
crazy.
Well, he asked an important question over there on his channel tonight. I watched a little bit of it, mainly because I seen him. He was real sad about the night, and he asked the question again.
Yeah,
He said, they saying I fucked up R. Kelly case. How in the fuck I fuck up R. Kelly case? Well, I mean, I wish that I could have, I'm blocked and everything, but I wish I could have answered that goddamn question. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I got
Like, 'cause he ain't getting it.
I got the fucking answer to that one.
And you want to know
Right.
what the sad thing is?
Well,
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you fucking you went and recorded a federal judge's courtroom. You introduced calling the police. You introduced wellness checks. You are in the actual motion 2 times for the what you call it. You posted people jobs. You posted people employment, their taxes. You picked one family out of this entire case, and you did 31 lives for 6 hours every day, calling them every fucking name in the book. And you didn't just post these things, you went and solicited this shit to thousands of people and
That's
urged
right.
them to get on their devices and get on their phone and to attack this family. So what was your hopes of doing that? That they would be like, oh God, I'm so scared. I'm not going to testify. Okay, that doesn't work. When that doesn't work, you create 1,000 fucking enemies from doing that because everyone is telling you to stop doing that, right? So throughout the process of that, you seem to think that you'll walk away from that. But then the underlay for the overlay is you are associated to the lawyer, which is associated to a woman that's associated to R. Kelly. And we later find out from recordings and other things that all of you guys behind the scenes were contacting the star witness in a racketeering case, obstructing justice. But the lawyer comes up fired. And it is so not normal for a lawyer to just disappear without going before the judge. Am I right about that, Angie?
Right. You're right.
Okay.
That's not how that. Well, let me stop just one moment, grown man. Dana, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but every time you pop up here, I let you on. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm looking right at it. So that's not the truth. I am letting you on. So don't tell no lie on me. I'm sitting right here. I mean, like, why would I not let you on? That would make sense. So go. I'm sorry. Go, yeah, there, Larry. You have to go in front of the judge to be released. You have to ask to be released, and you have to go in front of the judge because all of that is a part of due process.
Exactly. And so now when I see other people come out and say, hey, I gave you information. Why did you give that information to the prosecutors? Correct me if I'm wrong, Angie, but that's called exculpatory evidence. It's called Brady material. Like the lawyers can't be in court saying, hey, prosecution, where the fuck is the Brady material? The fucking prosecution is allowed to do the same thing, right?
Right. It's and for it's federal, and I think most states are adapting this as well. It's called reciprocal discovery, which means that each side must exchange discovery, and if and when it's exculpatory, the prosecution side has to as well investigate it as well for it, to be included in the discovery as well. So, they have to, to do the same thing that the defense is doing.
Right. And these
They have to essentially help them with their evidence.
exactly. So what the problem that they have with us is that we try to figure shit out. And they don't like when you try to figure shit out because they ain't figured out what the goddamn case is about yet. So they look at you trying to figure shit out as trying to damage Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that's not the case. We'll just be looking at the moves that's being made and trying to figure out, okay, why the fuck did they do that? Why this motherfucker keep talking about Doug Anton is fired and he ain't been before the goddamn judge? I've never seen the case, even in a fucking traffic bill case where the lawyer didn't have to go before the judge and give some kind of explanation. This nigga just disappeared. He just gone. Doug's off the case. What the fuck does that mean? I've never seen a lawyer able to be like, you man, I ain't fucking with this shit no more. I'm gone. I've never seen that.
Right.
No, I've never seen that. Never.
Right. I mean, if R. Kelly didn't fire him, then the judge had to let him go. So it was either one or two of things.
Well,
And if none of those, yeah. So
this shit get, you know what I mean? It gets. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's annoying, but I mean, shit, it's also addictive. So goddamn it.
yeah, it's like you almost you can't even exit.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. You try to exit, like they no, you ain't going nowhere because you got to either keep up with it or somebody gonna bring you into it or somebody gonna lie to you, so you got to straighten that out. It's just crazy. It's like you keep going. It's like, will you please hurry up and get to this trial? I mean that Derek Chauvin, man, he done been arrested, tried and gotten him. Now he waiting for sentencing, and we still waiting, to see when it's gonna start and how it's gonna kick off. You
and
know?
you never know what's gonna pop up in a community chat. It's fuck the grown man and da 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 da, and
Oh
fuck
yeah,
you,
there's gonna be a
fuck
lot of
you.
that.
Yeah, and
That
fuck you
is that.
because you're dealing with the grown man, and fuck you
Yeah,
because you looked at the
yeah,
grown man. I'm like,
Will
God
Will
damn.
Edie working with Larry. Larry paid Will Edie to say all of that.
yeah.
Damn, Larry,
The ops.
you got a huge influence on these people. I tell you.
A lot of motherfucking money. God damn.
When I hear the people say the ops, and I'm not talking about 2 years ago. I mean, it's still kind of ignorant, but it ain't ignorant as it's someone saying it in 2021. Still calling somebody the ops, and you can't talk to the ops and the people over there, and that. What are you talking about? Would you say
Mm,
the same thing about a person that you work with? You think somebody that has a different opinion that you work with should be fired from their
mm.
job? I mean, you sound really, really ignorant. I mean, when I heard somebody say that in 2021, I said, boy, she sure is ignorant. In 2021, I mean, if that's what you're gonna refer to somebody as, and I mean, in 2021 as the ops. What are you talking about? This is not a goddamn. This is not the damn. What you call it? Call of duty or whatever.
Yeah, that's what's so
Like, are you
funny.
crazy?
Yeah,
Like,
oh, the
this don't make no
opposition,
goddamn
the
sense.
opposition. Like, we ain't no fucking Black Panthers. Like, what the hell's wrong with y'all?
It's like,
So
what do
tired.
you mean you can't talk to? What are you talking about? It's like it's
So,
not like you talking to the Klan.
let
You
me,
know,
let me
like
ask you
what
a
are you
question.
talking about?
Let me ask you a question, Angie.
Uh-huh.
All of us have been living a long fucking time, and I've been all around this goddamn country doing God knows what. Have you ever seen a group of Masons get together and beat up somebody? Ever?
No,
Have you ever
no, I
seen?
could say that.
Have you ever seen the Masons attack somebody? Have you ever seen the Masons be like, "Yeah, we about to go kill this nigga"? I never fucking seen that. I'm so tired. I've never heard this much about Masons in my life. Like I fucking be on my computer googling the Masons. Like, is these motherfuckers? Like, is this something that I'm missing? Like,
Can I also and let me just bring that up, okay? You had two people that was a part of that particular organization, that brotherhood, and you would think that they'll have a network with those people that are bigger than YouTube that could have helped them in their quote unquote fight. I wonder why is that? Because I remember I asked that in Block's Live when he did a live. How come you don't get your Basin brothers? He was like, they don't want to be involved with it. I wonder why.
no, when you home, you sleeping in your fucking car and climbing through the fucking window where the Mason brothers. Like, shouldn't you be able to call them like, "Hey, I'm homeless. It's cold and I'm hungry." Like, I don't understand.
Masons help out the homeless, and they even deliver food baskets to families of Masons that have passed on. They'll deliver like food baskets for Thanksgiving every year. That's most what they do across the nation. And I can't understand for the life of me that I don't think they will allow their brother to
I've never
sleep in their
seen
car.
I've never seen any of that keep the Masons. I'm gonna tell you what the Masons is. I'm gonna tell you what my experience with the Masons. We had ugly dudes that was in high school that was fucking short and they couldn't get no girlfriend and they wanted to be a part of something and they went and joined this shit and they annoyed the fuck out you by telling you about it all goddamn day and wearing that goddamn chain. That's what the fuck the Mason. That's the only thing I know about a Mason. I've never seen no motherfuckers out at the club like, oh shit, there go the Masons. Like I done seen the Q dogs, I done seen the Kappas, I done seen the motherfucking, you know what I mean? I done seen the goddamn the Bloods, I done seen the Crips, the Moles, the Stones. I done seen the fucking Latin gangs. I done seen the goddamn the cartels at clubs. I've never been in. I'd have been to the club 3 million times. I've never walked in the club and was like, shit, they go to Masons. I've never fucking seen that. I just haven't. I
Me
never been at
neither. Me
Walmart and seen the
neither.
Masons. Huh?
I'm agreeing with you. I never
Like
seen
where
that
the fuck
either.
do they be at? Like the skating rink or the bowling alley? Like where the fuck they be? I've never seen that. So
Well,
I'm not dissing nobody or something. I'm just talking about I've never even in church, I've never seen a goddamn like, oh shit, that go to Masons. I've never fucking seen that. Never. Ever.
Right.
you will only know someone. Well, where I'm coming from, you would know who was a Mason if you saw the emblem on their car. They wasn't wearing no fake diamond chains and all this other stuff that this fool been
No, a
doing.
real extra long chain and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, well, damn, is that how this supposed to work or whatever? And I mean, I never. And he said like, and Hollywood, tell me what your man name is. I'm gonna find out who this dude is. Like you gonna seek this dude out? This dude ain't say shit about you. That's
Like
Hollywood talking.
the dude dead, like the dude dead, and he was like, well, that's my Mason brother. I'm like, what the fuck? They got a website or something? Like, how you figure that out? Like, is it in your background report? I don't know. I have to do more research on this shit. I
Uh,
gotta figure this
this
shit out.
this shit I'm trying to tell you, when I said this is the R. Kelly Illuminati, it's the R. Kelly Shade Room. It's just this the whole the R. Kelly goddamn sector. This some crazy shit.
It's really crazy. It's just it's out of sight. It's like it's actually kind of scary. Even it's oh my gosh. It's
Right.
just dark.
Like
It's
It's like
this nigga done had my address for 6 months. I'm thinking that it's some goddamn gang banging killers gonna come around the corner. Am I supposed to be looking for ugly motherfuckers with long chains or some shit? Like I don't. I'm confused. I'm just saying. Like, am I supposed to be looking for short, ugly motherfuckers with long chains? The
and the
motherfuckers
thing
from high school? I don't know. And
And the
I'm not
thing
dissing nobody. I'm just trying to understand this shit.
the thing with Masons, the ones that I know of, and Prince Hall, just like Low Down mentioned in the chat, they was community oriented. They ain't go driving their car up and down telling somebody to come on this street to come fight them and all this other nonsense. I'm like, this is what you let in your organization. This is what you allow to represent you. Especially they're wearing like your wearing the logo, the emblem out there doing all this foolishness. Is this what y'all let in?
I gotta agree with you, Keep. The Masons that I know, they are decent, nice people, church going people.
Yep.
And you know, I've been to a couple of funerals and they did some special shit. You know what I mean?
Evergreen ceremony.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I've never seen no gang banging, killing Masons that's supposed to come do something to you. You know, they be using it like, yeah, I'm gonna tell my Mason brothers. I'd be like, well, I don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? I really don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't. So I
You,
don't know. I
well,
guess
it's,
we'll
it's
see.
somebody that wanted to be a part of something. Just look at that. Somebody was looking for somebody to be family. You hit it right there on the mark. Your insight is correct about this person. They're looking for a family because that's
Well,
not what they had within their upbringing. So they do all this dysfunctional shit just to have people saying we love you
well, do
instead
you
of
think?
loving
Well, do you
themselves.
think if I was a Mason, I'd be out of my trouble? Like every time he get in trouble or some shit finna happen, he'd be like, "Yeah, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I'm a Mason. My Mason brother was there." Like it's the fucking Masons. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm country. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I just don't know. Like,
You want to know something? Like when he recorded in that courtroom, just like they gave that lady with a slap on her wrist in that Derek Chauvin trial, that's just what they did with him when he recorded in the courtroom. Because he didn't. Because what actually saved him is that he didn't have people who were victims or witnesses on that video. That's what actually helped him. Because I'm pretty sure if he did, he'll have been locked up. Because that's obstructing justice right there. But they just gave
Right.
him a citation and just let him keep it moving. He tried to put it off like, oh, the police officer was my Mason brother. That police officer, that sheriff officer, whatnot that held him, he couldn't do that. All he could tell him to do was delete the video, and he had to. That's all he did. It wasn't like he got off scot free or whatnot. But this dude, he a clown. He's a clown, and you see all the shit that you going through, and you still keep doing fuck shit. Like you can't preach God and then do shit like devil shit like they be doing. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't be reading Bible scriptures. God got me crying all these crocodile tears and all this other nonsense, and then think that you're going to get blessings in return. Today was everybody's karma. That's what you get. That's what happens. You preaching this word of God and then you do fuck shit that goes against what's in that Bible. Boom.
well, yeah,
Right.
these people do got a lot of titles. Like you can't be a Christian thug, a Mason, a GD, a motherfucker. Like pick one.
But you know what? And the thing about
Yeah,
it is, this,
yeah.
this is the shit. This is what kills me. They really believe that just the, they believe that whatever their evil asses pray to God for, he is supposed to bless them. They don't understand that
And R. Kelly.
R. Kelly can't gain when somebody evil is praying for him. Like that don't work like that.
Thank you. Thank
You don't
you.
get rewarded. You don't pray in the morning and do evil shit at night and expect the Lord to bless you or bless the person that you're praying for. You
Well,
Mhm.
are a
well,
hindrance.
well. I bear
You are
witness
a
tonight.
hindrance all the way around,
I bear
both
witness tonight.
spiritually and I mean all the way around, literally, metaphorically, spiritually, all the way around. You are a hindrance, and
Well,
they don't
I
get
bear
it.
witness, Angie. I bear witness tonight to a person that give testimonials about how the Lord came through for them. Telling a elderly lady. that has surgery, breast cancer surgery,
Mm,
in the morning.
Mm.
Fuck,
mm-hmm,
fuck you.
mm,
Right.
mm.
I listen. If
Like, yeah. I mean, and that's what I know when I tell you that is devil, devilet, and devil baby. I know they the devil. I know it. If they not the devil, they work for him. They work for the devil. I mean, you sit up there, and I'm gonna sit up there, and I read that girl, and I cursed her ass out. You know what I'm saying? She done talked about everybody, talk about their looks, talk about every goddamn thing, and she cannot talk about nobody. And I know damn well, and I know she not. I definitely know she not calling me no nutty professor. Talking about nobody. I know damn well that's not. I know that's not it. She talking about because of my damn personality and because I am a professor. She's not talking about nobody shit. Cause that cow face girl ain't talking about nobody. She should never talk about nobody. And we
who
got pictures of all the rolls on her motherfucking ass. Like, girl, please, bitch. I mean, what?
These
Your
people are
cow face
delusional.
ass. You
man,
don't shut up.
I couldn't believe them people over there in that chat as much as they were saying my name. That man don't even know me. He never talked to me.
Right,
And they was over there in that man chat talking about Dana. I'm like,
right.
Dana don't got nothing to do with
They're
that
not-
damn case. This shit is just
And you know, and it's so weird. I think it's because they they are looking for credibility and validation and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And the only way they think they can try to get it is by actually going after yours and trying to make you less credible and whatever. But we are not responsible. There's no one here responsible for them not having any credibility or validation at the age of 30 something, 40, 50. That has nothing. We just met your ass 2 years ago. You
Mhm.
wasn't shit when we met you. You don't become shit overnight. That is not how this works. YouTube don't make you shit.
I'm gonna go.
You've been a
I
fucked
wanna
up person for a while.
listen. I am very ignorant when it comes to masonry. So I'm gonna call Alabama and because I have friends that no. I'm gonna have some of them on my damn channel this week. I'm gonna be like, could you come on my channel and explain this shit to me? Because I'm ignorant to it. And I don't want to say the wrong things. But I'm telling you, all the friends that I ever had that joined up, like they weren't doing too well socially. You know, they wouldn't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's well, like I said, Will Edie done shook up the streets. Now,
Yeah, he did. And you know, the guy that used to play for Florida, you know, his name is we call him what Gator Man. I think that's the name I gave him. University of Florida. He was a Mason. He was a Mason too. And you know, when I told you, he got mad at me because I got a sleeping condition. I sleepwalk and shit all around your ass and stuff. And you know, he got mad at me. So you know what I'm saying? And shit like that, want to shoot and fight people and all of that, and he was big man on campus, you know. So yeah, so I do believe that grown man. A lot of some of those people, the Mason people, they sometimes have a checkered background. they they live differently, you know.
Mike
I
Jones,
wanna
I agree with you. That's all he do is talk about them. These fools keep giving him money for that. He debunking the lies. What has he
What
accomplished these
lie?
2 years? What lies have he debunked? He hasn't done anything and has not made not one move in this case. And they keep giving this dumbass money, keep paying his rent, draws, food,
Yeah.
everything.
They have to pay, and he talking about, and I saved my money. That was your money after somebody gave it to you. He sit up there and try to pretend like he don't work the 9 to 5 and he in school somewhere and doing some product. Talking about YouTube is his job, but then let YouTube pay you. You know your ass is monetized. You got a big old ass goddamn um what you call that thing, super chat sitting down there. See here, okay. So here's the thing, right? Rhonda says that she is not monetized, right? Randa has over a thousand subscribers, and she does not have a damn super chat thing, so she is not monetized.
Right.
He has over 1,000 subscribers, and he has a super chat. And if you Google it, it tells you if you have a super chat. That's how you know your person monetized. And he sit right up there and tell that lie. You don't have to lie to those people in that chat. They a damn fool. They gonna give you their money anyway. They already stupid.
Yeah, they fixed his truck and everything. Like, listen, no one. This is where they keep getting the misunderstanding that nobody's not hating on this dude because of his
Thank
cash
you.
apps. We're trying to tell you that this dude is using your dumb asses. Like,
Thank you.
duh.
He used everything. They use. Let me tell you something. I looked at that. It's one thing about that group. They use every goddamn thing for some type of credibility. They use the Lord. Okay, he hide behind all of them. They hide behind the Lord. You know the Lord, this, that, and other. The Lord, that, and the third, whatever. They use the Lord. They use
Okay,
I
Lord,
mean, what?
all of them, they have
Hey,
behind.
Lowdown.
No, the
Oh,
Lord.
Lowdown, you getting the feedback.
the Lord is surely supposed to be punishing me next week. I tell you that. 'Cause
Okay.
I get that in my comments every goddamn 5.
Right. The Lord do this. Yeah. What's up, Lowdown? What you got to say
Yeah,
about
I
it?
just want to say one thing because I know I'm sure I'll be talked about tomorrow. But okay, so this is the truth. Like I put in the chat, but like my father and my uncles and cousins, all of them are 33rd degree Prince Hall Masons. And
Okay.
they've been in it for so long. I mean, they know people not in just this country, but in other places, and they travel. There's not a function that is given that they're not at. And I also have friends that are international, and then I have some that are nice at Columbus. And I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. I'm just speaking the truth, and I'm coming on here because, like, if my father or anybody heard this, they would jump through the roof. But you kind of need to be gainfully employed. And the reason why I say that is because the monthly dues are cheap. But when you talking about all them functions that you have to go to and donations and all kind of stuff and gifts and things like that, and it costs a lot of money. And even for them to go through the degrees, it costs a few $1,000s. And again, I have been to several of those functions, and let me just tell you, there's not really anybody in there that really don't have jobs. Like those people are like doctors, lawyers,
Mhm.
assemblymen. I mean, professional people. And one thing, because we have we have my uncle on there. They don't say I'm a Mason, like because of their card, because like I think Keith said, the emblem that's on the card, they may have a ring or something like that. But even all of them, they don't even have like long necklaces. Like it'll be like so subtle, it'll be there, almost like a choker, not choker, but it's so subtle that you would never even know because they
So let me ask you a question, Lowdown. Is it fun?
well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I have never It's a great organization. It's the people in it. And the reason why I say that is because from the functions I've been to, it's partying, drinking, and partying. And it's a lot of money that's involved. And most of them are on second and third marriages. And I will say, I've seen them bust people in, like females, bust people in to party with them and have a good time. It's almost like a little secret society. It's almost like, if you was with like the Q dogs or something, but it's different. Like even them, like I've seen them get out of tickets, courts, all kind of stuff. Like and it's some really powerful people that is in those organizations, but they don't say, "Oh yeah, I'm a Mason." They don't do that. Like you would never know. But I tell you one thing: if you need help, like it's just a lot of stuff that that you just cannot just do and say. They don't put it out there like that. They don't.
Well, he don't go to any of those things, and he don't go to any of those functions.
No, that stuff. And then I mean, I've been where you have to like if they have like a scholarship, it could be almost $500 or $600 per plate because it is for a scholarship.
He ain't in the Masons then. He out.
I'm just saying, it's not too many states or whatever that I'd be like, oh, you don't know so and so, and they would not know my people. Like I'm saying, like it just don't work that way. Like it costs a lot of money because even when someone has like they have them balls every March, when they have them balls and stuff, you're gonna spend a few $1,000s because I have seen them actually. The Marriott, they have bought the whole Marriott and then other hotels because it could be a few thousand of them. Like they come deep. You cannot be poor and be in any one of them organizations. Now, I tell you one thing, I've seen this happen. Miss paying your dues 2 or 3 months and then something happened. They ain't coming. Like you need to keep this stuff up to par. Like you really have to, because I've seen a couple people pass and honestly, they won't show up. But I've seen funerals where depending on like who's who, I've been to a funeral, it was 6 hours long. They came from different, not just the US, but different countries. And they had their ritual, like their prayer is probably a half hour long just for the prayer. And I mean, you could probably Google it now, but I'm just saying when they
you're right. It's certain traditions that they follow, and certain, and it's an image that they're not. It's not an image they portraying, but they got this professional, image about them. It's the way they carry themselves.
You have to. You have to. Now, again, they've been in so long. Like Mike Jones said, you have to attend. No, you don't have to. It depends on who's who. Now, if you're a part of a like a committee, yeah. But other than that, no. But I'm just saying, like, they've been in it for so long, and you can't even like they have Bibles, they have all kinds of stuff. Like, if you don't know Arabic and all that, like you can't even read their stuff. Like you wouldn't be able to understand it.
Right.
So
y'all gotta go. I just want to I want to just come off and just say, but you know what? I'm gonna talk to y'all later because I gotta go and get ready for work.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
So I gotta
You
go.
done did that dip like your man that came into the room or something. I had to look up. I said, "Oh Lord."
I just wanted to put it out there.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to put it out there because like they take that stuff very seriously, and when I say they take it serious, they do, because a lot of them, their reputation and their name is behind it. Because like I was going to ignore it, but but I'm telling you, it's not for somebody who is broke, because even my parents divorced because that stuff is a lot of money. It is. You're not pulling up to them hotels with no car that's not up to par. Like you ain't pulling in there.
Hey, Mike Jones. I'm sorry, low down. I've never seen a Mike Jones up in here. Hey, Mike Jones.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
but it's all the men's over here. It's all right. Yeah, it's working out. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but you ain't pulling up here like you have to be. Like when they get them hotels, they got the whole hotel. Because I'm telling you, I went to a ball, and I promise you, like my parents, they had the presidential suite at the Marriott, and they took the bathtubs, filled them with ice, and it wasn't nothing in there but liquor. Like they party for the whole weekend. They really do. Like they party, they work hard, but they party too.
Maybe he a part of the other Masons. Like I don't think this the same.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, and I know people who are in like there's only like a few of them, but maybe he's a part of. But I'm not saying him. I'm just saying what Prince Hall does, and I know international.
I've heard of what you're saying before, but I don't think he's in that one.
But you know what? I don't want to get nobody killed or whatever. So please, y'all not y'all, but and y'all people know I'm talking to. Please,
These,
please don't kill
these
them.
Masons we dealing with kill people, and they don't have no
No,
cowardice, and you ain't
well,
got
what I was
to
gonna say
do.
is
Now,
Block did explain a lot not knowing depth stuff, whatever. He explained a lot of the Masons thing to me. He did explain that, and he did teach me a lot about football. And you would have seen all the athletes I done dated. Hell, I should be able to coach the team. But he did explain a lot of that. But he did break that Mason stuff down. So he did tell me what type of Mason that he would be, that what's the name would be considered. So just to
yeah,
put that out there, but don't kill Block. Don't kill him.
no, I'm not. And I'm not saying who
No,
is.
no, not y'all,
I'm not
not
saying
y'all.
who. Right, because
People,
sometimes you're guilty by association just by coming on these channels and on a panel. Sometimes
right,
you know
right.
how they could be. But I'm just saying, like, they again, like these are not just. Oh, let me explain something too. When you are also a Mason, like your
You got feedback.
oh,
And
sorry, even your Facebook, they're all on there. Sorry, like they're just not some any type of people. They're not.
Right.
I'm gonna join tomorrow. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go get me some.
Oh Lord.
And they have
And yeah,
Somebody got to
and maybe they
sponsor.
can, and maybe they can go to court with you.
You got somebody probably would. Somebody need to sponsor you.
I got plenty of
Yeah, yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta do that too.
yeah, I got plenty of friends that's Masons, and I talk to them all the time out of town. They just never bring it up. Like it's the
Oh,
talk.
Larry, you slipping, cause you should have been joined the Masons and the Muslims, and then had them at the court hearings.
I
I don't
joined
know what you
Chase
doing,
and
huh?
fucking Wells Fargo and I shit. I joined the credit union. I don't got time. You know what I mean?
Larry, I can't see you being a Mason. I can't see you being a Mason, Larry, because you got to be going to meetings and you got to be
No, I ain't doing none of that.
all that money.
No,
Every time they travel, you got to be traveling too.
I like
And
being.
you
Well, he could
cannot
have
do it for
joined
so
them.
long. Kid.
He could have had all of that. And when he went to his hearings and stuff, he would. I'm trying to make him laugh before all of this, but at the situation, but he could have had all. He could have had the Masons and the Muslims and everybody on the Zoom meeting. Like for your
Yeah,
hearing. Hell,
you'll be
everybody could have been in there. You could have had your
yeah,
little bow tie on and every damn thing.
yeah.
One of them
You're
beaver
right.
hats.
Right. It's a lot of celebrities that are Masons. She's absolutely right about that too, Larry. She's absolutely right.
Yeah, he could have had all
Charlotte,
that
Miss
representation up
Charlotte,
on the Zoom.
Miss Charlotte. I pled guilty. I am not breaking the law. I have registered businesses with the state that I pay fucking taxes on. Them people, like they gon' like them people gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I mean? I've already I pled guilty. Like I can't do nothing. What can I do?
Yeah, I mean, you can't and they don't say that you can't make a living just because
Yeah,
you got a case. They don't say you can't make a living.
yeah, like I'm not doing anything wrong. If I was doing something wrong,
Right.
trust me, they know where I'm at and they'll come put me in jail.
All right,
But yeah, but I just hate that old evil heifer gonna make that insinuate with if I was an evil person, bitch, you was an evil person. And you probably done already sent some stuff into this pre-trial.
Oh, big nasty.
Yeah, old silverback.
Well,
But
I mean,
but
you
for
don't
that
know. I'm
goddamn,
a Christian.
but you know what? I'm gonna tell you, Heifer, for that remark, I'm working overtime. Now I'm telling you, I'm gonna get your ass. You gonna be in some fucked up shit for
No,
making that damn evil ass remark.
Angie,
Uh,
you telling them about just be, you don't gotta do that. All you gotta do, you a good person. Just keep just keep being a good person. You know what I mean? Like
well,
that's
I'm
all.
big. Well, yeah, but I don't like people that do or say all kind of bullshit like that, and make because that's what they do. That's the only thing they do, and that's why they don't fuck that man because they don't understand is when they go out there fucking with people, pulling up people's shit, doing wellness checks, whatever that goes on some kind of in some way affects R. Kelly. They may never get punished for the acts that they've done, but you can best believe when the people retaliate on them, that's going to affect R. Kelly. When
Man,
they do shit,
somebody,
that's going to affect R. Kelly. Might
somebody,
not never affect them. They said seven
somebody,
more days later. Then I'm
somebody.
talking about all kind of bullshit like that,
No, no,
right?
no. That's good. It's good. Like what's supposed to happen in 7 more days for you? I'm not worried. Listen to me. I want you to hear me clear. Whoever this is, if this makes you feel better, if this brightens your day, I want to see how many times you can put it in here. Like, what else you got to say? What else? 6 years? 6 years. 6 years? Six? Damn. You mean more than the goddamn? Yes, hey man, I can't say nothing about that. I hope you ain't right. I hope you ain't right.
6 years.
Man, best believe it's going down. Ooh, man.
Sh- Wait a minute, what Charlotte? What you talking about? Here we go. Hold on, let me
Talking,
get her.
talking about me. Best
No,
believe.
I don't know because
Ooh,
that can't be because she be in your chat.
I know she got like a hate love relationship with me, but my commentary.
Because I think she has the same relationship with me.
Right, right, right.
Now and I know you're one of Brooks' mods, and I be be decent to you because I know you're one of Brooks' people, but
Oh,
that can
no,
change.
they're not talking.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
all
okay.
right, all right.
Well,
Cause
listen.
I'm telling you, this would have not been the morning. This would have not been the day. Cause I'm trying to tell you, I'm on that let a motherfucker have it day. Cause this is not my week. Okay, I'm having
Yeah,
issues, and this is just not my day. Not today.
my case don't even carry that motherfucking time. This motherfucker says 6 years. God damn. Ooh, man,
I mean, but here's my thing. I don't understand what harassing you about your case have to do with how does that help the person that they're advocating for? That don't make no sense because if you're talking about, just say if you get, and of course, I'm in. I'm not for or against R. Kelly. I'm not for or against the victims, whatever. And I'm not sure why I still after this long time have to get that disclaimer. But think about this: if you are saying anything about Larry, just say if Larry, whatever time he gets, do you know that that's still a shorter sentence than the person you're advocating for? So do you know how stupid you look? Do you know how that you look and sound like a hypocrite, which y'all are over there? But you're talking about a sentence of a person when I mean you're talking about somebody that's facing over 100 years. Like you look stupid.
man, look.
All y'all look real stupid when you're talking about, yeah, Larry's coming up, you're coming up. You're talking about somebody that it could be possible. Just say if he does, if he could may get time or whatever, and you don't know it. I'm not, and I'm talking as if you're not here, Larry. I'm talking to whomever. You're talking about somebody that's going to get less time than the person you're advocating for.
Yeah, yeah, I get.
So yeah, I'm just not talking about you. I'm just talking to the people that keep harassing you about your possible sentence or whatever. You're talking about somebody that just say you're talking about 6 years. Well, hell, the person that you're advocating for, it might get that times 10. Like you can't wish bad on someone when you're trying to wish good for someone else. It don't work that way.
This
Like,
this what I gotta say about it.
fuck off. Go ahead.
I gotta say about it. My commentary will still be displayed, and it'll still be online. So you still gonna see me, and you still gonna have to look at my videos, and you still gonna be mad. So I'm not worried about none of that shit. I'm not worried about it. My I'm worried about my wife and my kids and my responsibilities as a man. I did something wrong. Obviously, I have to pay for it. You know what I mean?
That's
But
just how it works.
that's just how this shit works. That's how it works. So
Right.
yeah, they happy. They advertising. Say they keeping up with it. 7 more days, 7 more days. Like, okay. If it makes you feel better. Like I said, and I know who it is. And my response to that is it going to be any less cholesterol around your heart?
Oh,
Yeah, are you going to be any less ugly? Is your bank account going to have any more zeros than it has in there before or after 7 more days? I don't think so. I
right.
don't,
I mean, I really don't. These people. The thing about it is, these people don't think before they speak or before they type or something. It's like some of them are so mental, so slow to I mean, it's so ridiculous. I mean, I sit up here and I listen to all the bullshit that these people say, the hypocrisy, the lies, they come for your credentials, they come for shit that they don't have. I sit up there and I'm not, finna, me, I try to, I like to correct shit, and I like to, hold people to their truth, and just, and just talk about the lies. I hear sit up there and hear one pap, she give you a hard time. She gave you a hard time for a long time before you drug her. You know what I'm saying? She took it like a champ.
right,
But I heard her telling a couple lies. First of all, the she says she works at a federal job. For one, I don't know not of as a person that worked in different departments. A lot of it dealing with compliance and the feds, whatever. A lot of stuff I never had to take to court because I got people to plea in white collar crimes. But she says certain things. One, I know you don't film in no federal building. Not even the post office or whatever the hell you're doing. You don't go live in there. That's one. And number two, the feds don't have a 401k. They have something called a FERS and a I think it's called TPSC or something like that, depending on when you were hired. They don't have a 401k. That's
and
number one.
about something. I just thought about.
Huh?
I just thought about something.
Mm.
When I go next week and I have to go to my date, I'm gonna let you know what's going on, and I want you to go live, and I'm gonna announce what happened to me on your channel. That'll be dope.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's a date. So they won't get no secondhand information. They won't get no lies. They won't get no, well, this happened. They'll get the truth
Oh
on
shit,
that
that's
day.
sad as hell. People
Exactly,
gonna cry.
exactly when it happened. So we'll do it.
Right.
And I ain't worried about me right now. I'm worried about Miss April.
Right. Exactly.
It's
But
people.
it's just they just lie like it ain't nothing. I mean, there ain't no FBI agents and none of that work to and I'm going, motherfuckers come to say your name and they go, and I hate people where like that old little group over there. Your ass okay, you legit, you credible until you fall out with their ass and then you're everything but the child of God. Like there ain't no FBI agents and shit like that and nobody that can arrest you that work at the Bureau of Prison of the BOP unless they work as a cop for the state or local cop. There ain't nobody that can arrest you that work at the BOP on tape type people. I mean, look it up. You ain't got the shit. Look at the human resources. They'll tell you what they hire over there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a correctional officer, ain't no correctional officer they can arrest you outside. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, I mean, let's be technical and let's keep it correct. The Bureau of Prisons, the FBI, and agencies such as that, they report to the Department of Justice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't, let's keep it a buck. Y'all like to tell the truth. Y'all praise the Lord.
Well, I don't believe
Y'all so credible. Tell
all
the
of that.
goddamn the whole truth.
All of that's
Shit.
cap. All of these people
All of it.
live in the daytime just like everybody else. They're not in no motherfucking job.
Yeah.
They're at home. You know what I mean? And they got
Yeah.
problems and they got lives and they fucking
Exactly.
pay bills and
They
shit.
come on, yeah. They act like they don't have. Some people come on like they have never done nothing wrong in their life.
You
They're perfect.
motherfuckers,
Their lives are picture perfect,
yeah.
whatever. And what you dealing with is a whole bunch of Uber drivers that's coming for your shit. They question you about jobs that they don't have, degrees that they don't have, careers that they don't have, friends that they don't have. That goddamn Silverback, her goddamn job, um, paid her salary is supposed to be $31,000 a year. But you ain't the only one that can uh get. Come on now.
Uh,
Now one not anybody over there was able to tell me when R. Kelly's name was dropping in that system. They couldn't tell me. I could tell them why you don't have access.
every time she
You
walk,
motherfuckers are feds. You don't have access. Shit.
hey,
Let's get it together.
listen. We've been doing this shit for a long time. It ain't
Right.
not. Uh, I'm gonna get off here. My wife calling. Um, great live. I'm pretty. Oh, I meant to say this. I shouldn't feel sorry, but I feel sorry for Will Eady because they are going to attack the living shit out of him,
Right.
at least for the next couple of days. So that's gonna be terrible. You know.
Right. It is. What he says. What is it, Larry? May say today. I have pace. So don't worry. All platforms will be notified.
Oh, let me answer that,
Oh, ain't
Angie.
that something?
Oh, Angie,
Yeah.
Angie. If this idiot would look the other person in my fucking in my situation, his shit still ain't on pacer. So you an idiot, whoever this is. You know
Right.
that
Like
stuff don't bother me. That's
they
man,
are so
boy, I,
stupid.
yeah,
Like, oh my gosh. Like, go, for real. And you expect something to happen, and something good to happen in your life, and based on your prayers. Let me tell you something. When you're evil like that, the success you experience is temporary. If something don't happen to you, it'll happen to somebody else you love.
yeah, like
You understand?
uh,
So it don't work that way. I
stuff,
guarantee it don't work that way.
stuff like
But
that,
whatever.
stuff like that don't bother me. It,
Right.
as much as they think that it do, it does. That shit don't bother me. Yeah, it's all good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, yeah, that shit don't bother me. Now, if I was fucked up, it would bother me. But I ain't fucked up, so it don't bother me. You know what I mean? It really, really don't. But they do that every day. At some point of the day, if I'm online, they gonna find me and they gonna say, "Shit,
Right.
save the date, and it's coming, and it's gonna bad shit's gonna happen to you."
Hope
Shut
your
up.
ass don't get caught up with this current case, this R. Kelly shit. Hope that
Why?
you don't get caught
Why
up
you
in some
sleep?
kind of conspiracy
Why
or
you?
obstruction and shit. Hope
Why
that
you?
don't happen.
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Whether I'm in there or whether I'm out here, that cake is baked. So
Yeah.
we'll
How about
see.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
by that, by that. You
Yeah.
know,
How about that? Work on that. Save that date.
say that's
Save
the
the
thing
see
you're looking for.
Yeah. See if somebody come knock on your shit. Your little group. How about that? How
Yeah,
about that? Please believe it is brewing. You don't know how it's coming to you. You don't know who it's going to affect. You don't know what the hell. You better pay attention to what's happening and why people popping up and why people is popping out. Why people just saying
Mhm.
peace? Okay, you don't know what the hell is coming your way.
You
So
know,
while
I,
worrying about saving May 6th, you
yeah,
better hope shit and something don't happen to your ass on May 5th.
I ain't
Hell, fucking with
listen,
people.
and I ain't saying nothing. I'm just doing my commentary and staying in my lane. I ain't got
Right.
nothing else left to say. You know what I mean? Like nothing. And my situation will be over next week. One way or another, it's gonna be over. And then it's kind of gonna be my turn. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Right. So, hey, I mean, I've learned, my thing is, I've learned to always try to be a good person, try to treat people as good, if they let you. But if they don't, hey, ain't on me. Shit. Fuck
Look,
you.
when you a good person and you try to put out the truth and you ain't lying and you don't go with the status quo and you don't go along with everybody say, you're gonna have people that be up at 3 o'clock in the morning attacking you. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you don't like my commentary, then don't watch my channel. You know what I mean? But some of these people are addicted to watching your channel. They're addicted to motherfucking coming in your chat and leaving messages and all that other gay shit. You know what I mean? Like they're addicted to that shit. They're addicted. But you'll never catch me at 3 o'clock in the morning in somebody goddamn channel fucking with them and leaving stupid fucking messages and creating Google accounts. You know what I mean? Google accounts to come say fucked up shit to you. You'll never catch me doing that shit weird. Like, yeah,
Right. Well, if it is expired weed and crack, y'all remember everything.
man, I'm talking about motherfucker is making Larry going to down.
I'm
We
going to
kind
die
of know who
because
the
you
fuck
know what?
it is.
They can't eat that. That's coming from. That's either YTF bugs or the crazy bitches with attitudes, or the silverbacks and shit like that, cow face. I don't know who it is, but you know what I'm saying. I mean that is just really really crazy.
Oh man. Uh
And when Willie Jones say something, it's terrible. I mean, damn,
man, Willie, what up?
right? That is crazy. That is really really crazy. Like, man, don't even. Man, y'all, that's crazy.
Hey
Ain't
man.
no way in the hell I would be wishing something bad for someone else when I'm praying for something good to happen to someone, and you don't know how the Lord will view that. You don't know
Well,
how the Lord take
well,
that.
well, I can't say that. I can't say that, Angie.
Not you. I'm not you. I'm talking about them. You
They
you
listen.
they don't know how the Lord will take their actions. Hating, wanting bad for someone else and trying to pray for good for somebody. You don't know how the Lord gonna take that.
Right. Well, they have every right to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah,
Angie. They have every right to do it to me because
right.
I advocate against R. Kelly. They have every right to do it, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I've toned back my rhetoric an awful lot. I've removed stuff I probably shouldn't have removed because what I realize is that R. Kelly do got some real fans and people that's in YouTube that really care about him.
Yeah, yeah,
Probably about 70%. 70% of the people is in this shit for money and whatever agendas they got. They don't got friends in their life, all that kind of shit. I get it. But it is 30% of people that some know him, some don't, that generally care about him. And I have had personal conversations with them about how what I'm talking about and what I'm doing and how it affects them. So I'm gonna give you an example. Miss April. So I ain't gonna say I watch what I say, I watch how I say shit. You know what I mean? I watch how I say shit. But anyway, I ain't gonna make this shit about that. Everybody put your prayers up. I'm finna get out of here. Put your prayers up for Miss
yeah.
April. She gotta have surgery in the morning.
Right.
It seems like this should be coming from other channels, but I'm glad that I'm here with Angie and I'm doing it here. You know what I
Uh,
mean?
oh,
She
thank
deserved
you.
that. She deserved that shit. She really do. She supported all of their channels. She been to
Yeah,
all their rallies. Hell, she's even supported me. You know,
yeah.
and before the night before she has surgery for somebody to be saying fuck you and this and that, knowing that
Right,
you
right.
probably
That's crazy.
she
That's
probably
crazy.
scared out of her
That's
mind going
crazy.
into some extremely dangerous shit.
Yeah.
Um, it's horrible. But I'm gonna get out of here.
That,
I'll talk
yeah.
about it later on.
All right. Okay,
Okay,
Larry. All
okay,
right. Thank you.
all right, no problem.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, we gotta we gotta do better. We gotta do better by one another. Um, even if they are our enemies, we have to figure out how to do better, how to do this better. You know, some people, and hear me, some people, I mean, I have a charity. My volunteer hours, I've said this over and over, is in rehabilitation and judicial reform. You know, I want to think that everybody, you can't just throw people away. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing?
Damn deal.
Hello? Okay, I want to say that you can't throw people away. Um, and and you have to assist those that want to change. And those that want to change will show you that change, right? But you have some people that just don't want to change, and that's okay. And you could, we're gonna have to learn how to let them be them. You know what I'm saying?
How
And
you
if they
doing,
don't bother
Miss?
you, then don't bother them. But we got to do better some kind of way. Yes, ma'am, Miss Charlotte.
Man, I got a brother that ain't never gonna change. Shit, a W amputee. Shit, he been dog dirty since the beginning, and he ain't gonna never change. My oldest brother come here from California.
Uh,
He I call him metal leg. He ain't been over to see my oldest brother. Just
right,
hey, you just dog dirty. If you got dog dirty in your family, shit. How can you trust some? You can trust some outsiders before you can trust some ones in your family.
right. That's true. But anyway, y'all. So, but thank y'all for coming on through and chilling
I
with
came
me.
in. I
And
came in late.
no, you been here a little minute. Not you. I mean, you been in the chat, but you ain't. You
Yeah, I
came up
just
just
popped in a
when
little
I was
bit.
getting ready to get off. Yeah. But but thank you, Charlotte, for coming on. Thank you, grown man. Thank you, Keith. Thank you,
I
Dana.
don't usually go on people's channels, but I cut for you. You know what? You real about everything you say. You know what I'm saying, and you keep it real about all the bullshit that's going down in these YouTube ass streets, and it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? But I still, I still represent uh the due process. I still represent R. Kelly, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not like none of them other ones. You know what I'm saying. You already know.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's what you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to fight the right way. Before you fight for what you believe, you're supposed to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
got to make progress with that. But and who else was up here? Thank you. Who else? Miss Lady T, Grown Man, Charlotte, Dana, Keith. Somebody else was up here. Thank you, Boston, and everybody else. Thank you, Willie, of course, always. And everybody else that was up in here. Somebody who else was on the panel? Oh, Lowdown. That's right. Thank you, Lowdown.
The
Um,
low down, always low down. You low down, Sky, Prima, Dana. Shit, y'all always get Brooke. Y'all always keep it real. You know what I'm saying. That's why I support every last one of y'all. You know what I'm saying. Every last one.
Yeah, but but we got to find out how to be better to one another, and everybody, and everybody got to stop doing it for the tube. Because a lot of people just doing this stuff for the tube, honey, for the cash app and the
Shit.
tube.
If you know the shit that I know, as far as some of the folks that I know, shit, it's crazier than the Bessie bug. You already know, and I think part of your last name is Green, or you finna be married to Green,
No,
or you got
that
what's
we
Green
didn't. No,
and
we
got
didn't get
married and then
married.
they divorced and got married again.
No, we didn't. We didn't get married. So I'm still Walker. Yeah, no.
Hey,
Yeah, I apologize to everybody that
I'll let you
I
know
was
about some of
clicking
these
in the
Greens.
beginning of the live. Again, apologize to Fat Boy and anybody else I done clicked on tonight.
What the hell did you do to Fat Boy?
Oh no, he had said something, and I just just you know
Oh, okay.
went off. I was already in a bad mood. It's been a bad week,
Oh
you know.
shit.
But
Yeah. Yeah. I
but
mean that
yeah,
you know what? Nobody never knows what the next person is going through for
right,
somebody to always be judging somebody and you never know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Most people just need to keep their damn mouth shut and not say shit if they don't know what's going on. And that's what
right,
I've been feeling like how the whole case should have been. Everybody should have kept their motherfucking mouth shut. They don't know what the fuck is going on and just let you know and just look, stop snitching and you know what I'm saying, and keep it real. Most Fed cases,
right,
you need to shut the fuck up and let it take its place. But all these
right.
outsiders and these what you call them, these super bugs and the
Super
super
niggas,
bugs,
yeah, super niggas.
super niggas, super bugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit, they look. They need to go like go in the bayou down here in Texas, and we like shit drop some dirt on them, and I'm gonna keep it real.
right. Good night, Mike Jones, and good night, everybody. Let me get off here because I don't want to hold y'all any
I'm
longer.
gonna
I know
catch you
y'all
on the
got to go
next
to
go
work.
round, and it's gonna be all good.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, let me get out of here. All right, Charlotte. I'll
All
see
right,
y'all
hey,
tomorrow.
you take care and be blessed, and you and your family be blessed and take care.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Good night. Good
good
night,
night.
y'all. Bye, Willie. Bye, y'all. I'm signing off.
Bye, Willie.
Bye, Dream Team. Bye, Old Cove and everybody else. Good night. Bye, y'all.